What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another trade recap over here at the High Performance Trader. And today we are going to break down 11/25/2024. We had a one and done today. Very simple. And I titled this my favorite way to trade the market open, right? Because this is our strategy. This is our process. What up, Todd? My boy's ready for another trade recap. Let's go. I know my boy's seen the process today. I know he executed it exactly the way he was supposed to, right? Because that is how we show up. That's what we do over here at HPT, right? We focus, we study the data, we do what the data tells us, right? Morning, open, print. Beautiful, right? So let's break right into it. All right, give me a second here. Let me share my screen. We're going to come over here. Got my boy Roderick. What up, brother? Let's go. You already know. A beautiful play off the morning open, right? So real quick, let's do a quick trade review. I posted it over here in the Discord. You come over here to daily recap. And this is where I just post in the Discord, right? A quick little recap of the trade I took, what I was looking at. 11/25/24. Super proud of this morning's trade. I relied strictly on process, right? So SPX cleared 117% on this trade. That's obviously when I took the picture. It was a little bit more. I think I made $660 on this trade. Very simple trade, right? Very simple. But I want to show you guys what I was looking at, what I was looking for, and what gave me the confidence, the control, the conviction to enter in this trade when I did, right? So let's break right into it. So first things first, we were, let me make this bigger here. Boom, maximize. All right. So if you come over here to the 1 hour time frame, we do every single pre-market plan on the 1 hour time frame, right? So, and before we go any further, anybody wants to join the team, you already know, click the links below. Trader Boot Camp special ends the end of this month. There's literally 5 more days, and then it's going back to regular prices, right? So if you want to get involved, 12 months, join the team, click the links below. So basically, pre-market plan, right? Very simple. This 59754 level, right? Josh, where'd you get this level and why is it important, right? Well, I'm gonna show you right here, right? And a lot of people look at this and go, well, what does that level mean, right? Well, let me show you. I am a massive daily time frame critical level pit number day trader, right? And what this means is I rely heavily on my candlestick analysis on larger time frames to get more of a context to market conditions. Now, what does that mean? If you look over here at the daily time frame, you're going to see this yellow line, right? This is that 59754 level. Now, we're gapping up in pre-market, right? So what that means is we're above this line, this yellow line. Now, the way I'm looking at this line, this area of value, is I'm going to use it as a price magnet, right? Because if we're opening above this, this is a critical make or break level, meaning I'm bullish above it, bearish below sort of thing, right? But in this case, if we gap up too high, up towards all-time high, this is going to become a price magnet, a target, right? An area of interest, right? It's open print from 11/14, and it's playing a massive role today. And then if buyers cannot hold this level, I'm then going to target previous day high and end of day, right? So that is how I got my pre-market plan, right? And obviously, if buyers defend everything, I'm going to play upside targets in the all-time high and above, right? So we get a very large move into all-time high at this 601 level, right? So very bullish going into the market open, right? And, you know, we've been collecting a lot of data, that high performance, the HPT cross, right? And one of the requirements that goes into, hold on, let me just make sure you guys can see everything. Yep. So one of the requirements that goes into this strategy is a moving average cross, right? So it's not that I won't take this long. It's that I'm going to remain patient and go, if I did take this long, At what point would I stomp out of this trade? Because if you look at this, this was actually a very healthy trend, right? Moving averages are close. We're not that extended. Look at this green candle completely wiping out that red candle, bouncing off the 50. This is a very bullish move off the open, but it's lacking one thing. There's no moving average cross, right? And for any seasoned or veteran or experienced trader, most of us know when trading all-time high, you have to maybe not be the first buyer, right? I've learned through countless failures and mistakes that it tends to pay off to be more patient, allow price to manipulate all the retail traders. Don't allow that to be you, sort of thing, right? So I'm being patient. In the Discord, I told everybody, let's be patient. Price was also pretty erratic. Volume was pretty high. So I chose to be patient. And then sellers came into the market, completely wiping out pre-market high level, right? So once I see this candle, I'm like, okay, this is kind of bearish, right? Now, I want to show you guys as well. Let me do this. So if I whip out SPX, it shows a little bit different of a story, right? So my computer, a minute here. So SPX is ripping into all-time high. Look how far away we are from SPX's open print, right? We're very far away. It was a tad bit different than SPY's. So now I'm going, okay, we break below this 600 level, right? Or I'm sorry, the 6008 level. We get a green candle. Now, if you look at SPY's chart, this one over here on the right, when this is happening on SPX, we're actually coming into open print. So at this point, once we break off open print, I take the market short. I'll whip out the 2-minute and show you the candle I got in. It was on this candle right here, right? So price rallies into open print, rallies into the 50 EMA. And at this point, I'm going, all right, sellers have rejected the supply zone at all-time high very strong. How can I get in this market with managed and mitigated risk, right? So I got in the market short around here at 599.20, and my stop loss is above open print, right? So I'm literally risking 30 cents here. I bought my contracts on SPX for like, is it like 700? I think it was $750. And I put my stop in at 620. So I'm risking $130 here to make a potential 300, 400, 500, ended up being 600 and $660 move, right? So my risk reward is there, right? A lot of traders ask me about this because you need much more than a strategy. You need emotional intelligence, you need awareness, you need to be completely prepared on what to do if the trade goes against you. How much are you willing to risk, right? Don't just risk $300 every trade or 30%. Ask yourself, I'm literally getting in here 30 cents away from open print. Why would I put in a 30% stop loss up here? I could have put a, 30% stop loss in here and my stop would have been way up here. No, I don't need all that. I literally only need what the market's giving me, right? Play the green bar. Look at here on SPX on the 5-minute. Green bar ignored in the market short. And we literally caught a beautiful move here on SPY. It really shows it well. From here all the way down to here, right? Where I took profit right as we were going into our 597.70 level, right? So it was a phenomenal trade. Let's see here. I'll show you guys exactly where I called it out in the Discord. I always like going through the Discord because it shows it step by step, right? So right here at 10 a.m., I go short. So 10 a.m. would be this candle right here. And I go short 10 a.m. What do I say here? Stop above open print. And here's a little picture of it, right? Look at the cloud. It's holding. I'm short on this red candle. We come back up. This red candle alone right here, I was up $200. And then price literally retraces all the way back to my entry, which brings me to my next point. Just because you're up 25% on a trade doesn't mean take the profit, right? I was completely aware here, right, at the bottom of this red candle, hey, I'm up $200, but there's a extremely high probability that we are going to visit 597.339, right? You see right here. Price began to rip back into this 59922 level, which is another daily time frame level. Sellers came in. This would have been a phenomenal spot to add into your position. Price then started to rally down. And then price continues to go. These are just updates here that I post in the Discord. And then right here, I put out at 10:13 a.m., one and done, right? One and Dunsky, right? So it was a really good trade today. Really simple, nothing crazy. I walked away from the market after this, and I was done, right? So real quick before we hop off, there's some things I took from this trade that I want to bring into tomorrow's trading. And number one, it's know your environment, right? I was trading off all-time high. I was not assuming that sellers were going to show up. I was just sticking to my criteria. What's my criteria? HPT cross, right? Moving average cross, the critical level, and the RBI GBI, right? Another thing I want to take off here is just remain aware. Anytime a critical level and your 50 EMA are lining up, that's probably a spot you should be watching. And the third and most important thing I want to take from this recap here is know your risk. You do not always need to accommodate a 30% risk, right? I know I'm constantly preaching 30%, 30%. And what I mean by that is never over 30. But you don't always need to risk 30%, right? Be smart, right? Don't be a retard, right? Think about it. If you're getting in a trade 30 cents away from open print, you don't need to accommodate a 30% risk, right? Instead, be like, all right, maybe I only need to risk 20% here, right? And don't be so attached to the win, right? Be more attached to the strategy than you are the win. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. Make sure you share this. Click the links below. And anybody that wants to get monthly data reports, right? I'm doing new, you guys probably seen the YouTube videos. I'm doing new high-level summaries on our strategy. And what that is, that's just data analytics where I go through how often the trades work, the win ratios, and just some really cool stuff. I'm going to be sending these to people. So click the link below and go to my website and subscribe for them. They are extremely beneficial. I love you guys. Let's crush this short week, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.